Hey, it's Nia Nevsky bringing you free worship piano tutorials every week. If you'd like to get a free chord chart to help you play this song, or you just want to get piano tips and tricks, put in your email address in the link page below, and I'd love to inspire you to play the best for our loving God. Alright, so today I want to show you how to play this song, Here in the Presence by Elevation Worship. And guys, this song, oh my goodness, it took me so long to learn just now, and this is not to kind of to tell you that it's just so hard, but I learned a lot, so I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible for you. The introduction consists of these chords, just a B, F sharp, and then you have F sharp, E, and then you have a B, and then you have a G sharp minor and back to F sharp. And honestly, I couldn't find any pattern to this introduction. So if you know the counts and perfect pattern, that's amazing. But so far, I found this helpful. So you just go to B, F sharp. So that's how they play it. And this is how I categorize it in my brain to kind of get the correct counts. But honestly, if you're not super picky, you could literally just play it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can kind of play it like that. If you're like perfect, you want to do it exactly like it is in the song, this is how it is. It goes to B, F, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's it. It's really weird, right? The counts are so off, but whatever. Okay. I explained it as best as I can, so you can rewind and look at it over and over again, or just do the simple version that I kind of showed you. So after that, you end it off with the F sharp. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go into the verse. And guys, the verse is not confusing as far as counting at all. It's super easy. So once you go into that B, here I lay my burdens down. Lose my worries in your love, casting every care on you, 'cause I carried them enough, not alone. You go into the chorus. So that's the verse, right? So super simple. You have the B you start out with, and then like burdens down. Then you hit the fifth of B and then to the third. You're hitting the fifth of B while you're playing the E. And then B. Na, 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 na. So pretty simple. So the chorus is where it gets hard. Okay, I'm just gonna say it right out there. The counting is really hard for me. Like, even though I never count, I never have to worry about rhythm because I have it so engraved inside of me. But this song completely threw me off track, like completely. So if this is why you came here to get the counts, I will explain it. Okay, here, let me attempt to explain it. So you're at the G minor for 4 beats. So carry them enough, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going 1, we're not alone. So you stay in that G sharp minor for 4 beats, just like usual, right? Enough, 2, 3, 4, 1, no, 3, 4. Okay, so like when you do the F sharp, E, we're not. The thing that really is confusing is the F sharp at the beginning. It's like, we're not alone. And then it's not confusing. So anyway, just the beginning is kind of confusing, okay? If it's not confusing for you, you're amazing. You probably have such good rhythm. So, here within his love, 3, 4, 1, Emmanuel, he is still with us. So I'm going to go into verse 2, and in chorus 2, I'm going to go even more into the counting with you, okay? With us. And B. When the world becomes too much. Remember the E? Now the cross I will remain. So super simple. And then at the end, at the mention of your name. So this is where it gets a little like iffy as far as like counting. You're ending off with that F sharp, right? Here within his law, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna hit one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2. So you're hitting it 4 times, and then you're going at it the 5th time. So here within his law, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, Emmanuel. So you stay on that chord for one more beat to the beginning of the next measure. So that's what makes it a little more difficult. So I hope that I'm gonna sing through the chorus one more time, so in hopes that you'll get it really good. So we're not alone, here within his love. I did that 2 times for you to see the counting. So it's like, anyway, I was really confused by that. If you aren't, that's amazing. Anyway, so after that chorus, you go into a bridge, a little instrumental before the bridge. And the instrumental is the same exact chords that you see in the bridge. So you have the B. Sorry, I should. So you have your B. Sorry, added an extra beat there. So the instrumental is literally, if you sing the bridge inside, you're gonna do the instrumental perfectly, okay? So you have the B, just sing it. That's your instrumental, okay? And then you go into the actual bridge. So B. Mercy is falling, falling. Lift up your hands, receive it now. Here in the presence parts of the bridge, right? Again, a B. I know your past is broken. You can move on, it's over now. Here in the presence of the Lord. So one thing I want you to notice is in the first line, you move on to the F sharp after the words are over. So for example, mercy is falling, falling. Those two chords only come after all the words. And then the rest of the time, the F sharp comes before. Lift up your hands, receive it now. Here in the presence of the Lord. Then again, that first line is mercy is falling, falling. Okay, so that's one thing to really keep in mind, is that the F starts after the lyrics on that first line, and then on the second and third lines it's within the lyrics, inside the lyrics. So that's the biggest thing about the bridge. And then after you sing that really long gorgeous bridge, you ended it off really quietly, and you can do the instrumental super loud, right? It's the same exact thing as the bridge. You're on B. So you, pretty much the instrumental, it builds up and you can do super loud. Hold on. This is your instrumental. It's super loud and powerful, and then you can get quiet. Mercy is falling, falling. Lift up your hands, receive it now. Here in the presence of the Lord. No, it says you're in the presence of the Lord. Anyway, so you can kind of end it off that quiet right now. You're in the presence of the Lord. And I think that's actually how they end the song. So you never have to go to that confusing chorus after this. So the bridge is beautiful though, and that is the full song. So, you know, in piano ministry, there's a lot of moments where you might feel sort of like awkward. You don't really know what to play during prayers or song transitions. And I actually just released a course to inspire you and to teach you to stay super confident and bold. And I just teach you things that I've learned that took me like 9+ years in my own piano ministry to learn. And I'm just gonna pass them on to you for you to just steward God's presence responsibly, whether you're like on stage or in a little home church, or you're in just alone in your room with the Lord. So go ahead and check that out. Click on that little eye on top of the screen to look into that, and I will see you in my next free tutorial. Bye.